بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So he mentions two different statements and they're both summarizing the same thing. So he says here, and I mentioned this many times before as well, but repeat something that sticks in your mind clearly, that you have your base ma'mulat, your base daily practices. Yes? And it could be anything depending on your time, your health, your availability, a certain amount of Quran, a certain amount of dhikr, a certain amount of salat al-Nabi, a certain amount of istighfar, etc. Now you fix something which is doable throughout your whole life. Then if you have, it goes for example, if in Ramadan, and like the add-on Umrah, Hajj, holidays, you have some time, so you can add on to this and then afterwards you leave it again. This is not against the hadith which it says, don't leave amal. Because don't leave the amal which you started the intention of dawam. This intention was started this amal was started with the intention of doing it for 30 days only. That's fine. Similarly, you go for Umrah, so your intention of reading this many juz every day is not with the intention of completing it every day, but rather with the intention of for doing this amount of days. That's not against the hadith. Correct? And then another statement he says here, and if someday, for example, you just feel good mood, you've got a bit of time, you feel like doing a bit more. So then you can add on a bit more, not a problem. But then that would be like excess of a base ma'mul. You go back to base ma'mul the next day. Do you understand? To increase a ma'mul, to increase the daily practice, what you do is, I mentioned last time as well, you have your daily practice, you try it for a few weeks. And if you think, no, I can add this in, this can fit, then you say, okay, now you've now increased your daily practice to here. And if you got more time, again. But the goal is not to just completely have like, your whole day just occupied in just reading different stuff. You have a fixed amount, and then according to that, then do other good amal, talab al-ilm, hifz is muqaddam of all of these things at the moment. Talab al-ilm is muqaddam of all of these things. But for a normal person, so you have a certain amount. And after that, there's a certain amount you want to do, like certain amount of istighfar, certain amount of salah. Then after you just increase lots of salat and Nabi, like you just certain amount, you don't spend like 2 hours just reading different, because there's so many other cards you can read. You don't have like 3 hours a day reading all this. You're like, okay, half an hour you do that. And you know what? If you got more time, then there's 3 things you do. So after you have a certain amount of things you read, 3 things you do more. Salat al-Nabi, Durood Sharif, lots of Quran tilawah, and lots of dua. Then you just increasing those all the time. But so you have a base ma'mul, a certain amount of dhikr before namaz, after salah, etc. If you want to increase, like you take advice, but the general rule of thumb is then the main thing to increase is salat al-Nabi, tilawah of the Quran, and lots of dua. Those 3 things that you can keep on increasing them.